Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Mainstream Mondays right here on Night Owl Video. Today we are talking about the Liam Neeson film Non-Stop, so I hope you'll stick around. We'll be talking about cast, production, critical reception from the movie critics, my thoughts on the film, where you can watch it, and all that jazz, so I hope you'll stick around to the very end. Thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed. I'm now up over 550 subscribers, which is just wild because I just passed the 500 mark not that long ago. So really appreciate everybody deciding to subscribe and comment and like, and I hope you appreciate and enjoy my diagnosis on some of these films. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just get right into it today. Last week, if you missed it, I reviewed Red Eye for Cult Movie Tuesday, and I reviewed Freddy vs. Jason on Fright Friday. So if you missed those last week, go back and check them out. But today we're talking about Non-Stop. This film is an action thriller from 2014. A strange year, 2014. I don't know if this is anybody else's experience, but 2014 seemed to be such a pivotal year for like so many things, and but anyway, I don't know. Just a lot of things happened that year. This film was directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, who also did the House of Wax remake, not the House of Remake, House of Wax remake, and he also directed Orphan, and he also directed a movie that I reviewed a couple of years ago, The Shallows, which is a cool shark thriller. So yeah, so he directed this as well. This movie, of course, stars Liam Neeson, who was in, of course, Darkman, Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Batman Begins, and the Taken series, which probably most people remember. I Will Find You, I Will Kill You, whatever. This also stars Julianne Moore, who was in The Big Lebowski, and a really underrated comedy from the 90s, 9 Months. This also stars Scott McNairy, who was in Argo and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And this also stars Michelle Dockery, who was in Hannah and the Downton Abbey TV show and movies, which I do not watch, but yeah, she was in here as a airline stewardess. The synopsis for Non-Stop is alcoholic and war-weary U.S. Air Marshal Bill Marks, played by Liam Neeson, lost his passion for his work long ago. Even though lives are potentially at stake during every flight, he sees the assignment as just a desk job. However, his quote-unquote ordinary day at the office becomes a huge stakes crisis during a flight to London. Marks receives a series of text messages demanding that he instruct the airline to transfer $150 million into an offshore account, or a passenger will die every 20 minutes. Yeah, this movie's pretty intense. I'll get to my feelings on it in a minute. The film was an international co-production between France, the United States, and the United Kingdom, and Canada. Yay, Canada. It was a box office success, grossing around $223 million on a $50 million budget, so not bad. Filming began on November 1st, 2012 at York Studios in Maspeth, Queens, New York City, then continued at JFK Airport on December 7th, 2012, and at Long Island MacArthur Airport. The set for the plane was built slightly larger than a standard commercial airliner to accommodate Liam Neeson's 6'4" height for filming. Liam Neeson is 6'4". According to Neeson, over 90% of the shots occurred in this plane over a 2-week period. Julianne Moore is a big fan of Downton Abbey from 2010. Since Michelle Dockery portrays the main character of Downton Abbey and portrays Nancy in this particular film, Non-Stop, Julianne would apparently ask Dockery for possible spoilers and secrets about the show, which I thought was kind of funny. What else was I going to say? This is the second of 4 films directed by Jaume Collet-Serra that's Liam Neeson has starred in. The first being Unknown from 2011. This one, Non-Stop, Run All Night from 2015, and The Commuter from 2018. I don't think I've seen Unknown or Run All Night. I have seen The Commuter, and of course this one, because I'm talking about it. But I like The Commuter okay. I think there was some rumors or jokes or something going around that Commuter was like a sequel to an unofficial sequel, or like a what do they call it? Like a spiritual sequel or something like that. I kind of they're similar, I guess, because Liam Neeson's, instead of being on an airplane in Commuter, he's on a like a GO train type thing, and he's getting text messages, and so I guess I could see how some people could see that. I'm not sure if that's official or not, but there were rumors apparently of a sequel, but nothing has been happening from what I could find out on the internet. The critical reception for Nonstop, it has a 61% on Rotten Tomatoes. Susan was in, I can't pronounce her last name. She's from RogerEbert.com, wrote that the movie is, quote, is a ridiculously entertaining in spite of its occasional lapses in real-world logic, unquote. So I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, this is your big blockbuster Hollywood movie with Liam Neeson as the action star. You need to turn your brain off. I mean that, but I feel like that's a given with these types of movies. There was another one he was in where he was going after drug dealers, and he worked up north in a snowplow or something. Like, there's a lot of these movies where it's like, it's Liam Neeson versus a bunch of bad guys, and he has to go and be intense and do his thing, which, if you like that, which I do, I mean, you're going to like these movies. But if you find that kind of like repetitious thing nauseating, then, maybe you won't like it. But I thought Nonstop was just fun, over the top action. The premise was exciting. Yeah, the actors really played off each other really well. It kept you guessing, like, because I don't want to give it away, but like, the text messages say transfer money to this account. They trace the account, and then it's in Liam Neeson's name, but he's clearly the air marshal, so why would he be doing that? But it keeps you guessing, because then Liam Neeson does some stuff that you sort of question, and so I like that about it. It kept you like kind of moving along throughout the movie. Even Julianne Moore, you're like, what's her deal? So I appreciated that about it. I'm one of those people who, like, a lot of people can guess the endings of movies long before it gets to the ending. I'm not that person. I'm just in it for the ride, and I turn my brain off, and I don't, for the most part, I'm not like, oh, it's that guy for sure, or whatever, because he did this. I just turn my brain off and enjoy the action and the fun and the mystery of who could be the mystery bad guy. So in this one, it's definitely not who you think it's going to be. So that's kind of a cool twist at the end. And then you get a bit of like people turning on each other. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed it for that aspect. I would say Liam Neeson's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, like more modern action star. Like, I don't have anything against Tom Cruise. I think he's okay, but like, as far as like those newer guys that are doing a lot of these action movies, like Keanu Reeves, I think is cool, and John Wick, but I would have to go with Liam Neeson as my favorite newer action star, as far as like he's doing a lot of these movies back to back, and I think he does them really well. He's just good at it. He's intense. He's got a good physique for it. I just think he's got a great acting personality, or if for lack of a better word, I think he's just really good at his craft, and I think he does it really well. And these movies are not, like I said, this isn't Shakespeare in the Park. This is like, okay, turn your brain off and just enjoy it for what it is. And people are flying through the air and no gravity on an airplane with guns flying into their hands and stuff. It's that kind of a thing. So if that's not your jam, then you probably will think this is quite silly. But if you like those kinds of movies, you'll probably really like this. I think this is one of his best ones. And like I said, there's lots of things happening, so you don't know who the bad guys are. And the text messages was kind of cool. I don't know if other movies have done that, where you see the text message come up on the screen and you can read it. I feel like that maybe happened in a Final Destination movie or something, but I thought that was kind of cool. And, I think he's using a BlackBerry in the movie, so it's just kind of like old tech, but it's very effective. But again, it's one of those movies I don't want to say too much about it or give away too much, because I feel like if you like action movies and you haven't seen this one, you should probably just watch this and enjoy it for the ride. This edition is the Blu-ray, obviously from, I can't read the print because it's way too tiny, but I'm gonna say probably 2015. This is rated PG in Canada for violence, coarse language, not recommended for young children. In Quebec, though, it's rated general for some reason. I don't think I'd let little kids watch this, but you're teenagers and up probably. This has additional features: suspense at 40,000 feet, a journey behind the scenes with Liam Neeson, Julianne Moore, Blu-ray exclusives, nonstop action. So there's a couple of featurettes on here. This is in high-def picture and theater quality sound. I do remember the sound being actually very good on this Blu-ray. Let's have a look on the inside. This is the DVD Blu-ray digital combo pack. Nothing exciting going on inside. There's the digital code. I'm sure it's long expired by now, but if anyone can actually redeem it, there it is. Yeah, this is the ultraviolet digital code, so I don't know if that still works or not. That was the thing for a while, ultraviolet or something. Yeah, that's about all I can say about this Blu-ray. It's pretty basic. It's a pretty basic edition. I don't think there's anything too fancy about it. You can currently watch this, allegedly, as of the recording of this video, can watch this for free on the Plex app, apparently on Amazon Prime with a subscription, and alternatively, you can rent it on Google Play, YouTube, and Apple TV, and you should be able to find this Blu-ray or DVD out in the wild. It's a pretty common movie, I think, so nothing too extravagant or, it's not a boutique Blu-ray, so you should be able to find this pretty easy. I found this at my local Value Village, and so, yeah, that's my thoughts on Nonstop starring Liam Neeson. I really like this movie. I don't know about you, you have comfort movies. The last time I was sick with the flu, I actually just laid in bed all day and watched Liam Neeson movies, and it was very satisfying. Again, because I guess you kind of takes your mind off being sick, and you're just along for the ride with Liam Neeson. So, but yeah, this is a cool movie. If you like thrillers, if you like Liam Neeson, if you like movies set on an airplane, I love movies on an airplane. Flight Plan, what else? Flight of the Living Dead, Nonstop. I don't know if there's too many of them, but I do like the setting, much like I like movies set at sea. But yeah, it's just kind of a cool, you're up in an airplane and there's nowhere to go, and so you have to deal with the situation. So that kind of adds an extra layer. Air Force One is another one that I really like. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Nonstop starring Liam Neeson. What did you think about this movie? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, or if you preferred a different Liam Neeson movie. I like a lot of his movies, honestly, and but I thought, to me, this is one of the better ones of his. I've probably watched this about 6 or 7 years ago, and I usually watch this at least once, if not twice a year. So I do like this. It's kind of it's not you wouldn't think it would be a comfort movie, but it sort of is for me. But let me know your thoughts on Nonstop below. Appreciate your thoughts and your thumbs up and your subscriptions. Follow me over on Instagram at Night Owl Video. And like I said, last week I did Red Eye for Fright Friday. For Cult Movie Tuesday, and last Friday on Fright Friday, I did Freddy versus Jason. So if you missed those reviews, go back and check them out. I also had a thrifting haul video in there too, which bonus, newly added bonus extra feature. I'm now including music that I pick up, compact discs and vinyl. So I'll probably just add that into the mix because I do pick up quite a bit of music from time to time when I'm out thrifting. So I figured, why not add those in, and maybe we can have some conversations about music. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you at the video store or at the thrift store or just out and about somewhere. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. And if you do take an airplane flight, just watch out for bad guys, because you never know. Somebody could be plotting some kind of heist or something, you know, and maybe Liam Neeson will be on your flight and he'll take care of you, but if not, do take good care. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.